Night Call 2024. La nuit s'étrange. If I hope I pronounced that correctly. That's the French, because this is a Belgian film, a Belgian French financed film, and it's in the French language, I think mostly, if not entirely, in French. It's got subtitles, and I found it really gripping. Loved it. It stars uh, Jonathan Felt as Maddie, and he's a locksmith or a serrurier, and he drives around Brussels. He works at night, helping locked out people get back into their property. So he pops the locks. He's got all the tools, and you find out early on he needs to confirm the identity of the person. It's quite clear why very quickly, very early on, because obviously, if someone um, says that they aren't who they are and they're just trying to case a joint and break into someone's apartment or flat or house, then he'd be an accomplice if he helped them do so. So I guess he has to have a system of proof with ID. However, there's one of the earlier cases is a young woman called Claire. Now, Maddie has a simple system where he gets calls, and he drives around in his van with its little cheerful logo, um, and he he has post-its on the windscreen with the name and the address that he's driving to. I guess he puts it in his sat nav, goes there, and opens people's locks. €250 seems to be the going rate. He seems to occasionally ask for 300 and they negotiate down to 250. Guess that is about what you'd expect if you were locked out. You needed to get back in. Um, so he gets a case from Claire, and he's driving along, 60s music. It's in French, but I think there's mention of Petula Clark. I don't know if she sang in French, but maybe the song was, um, maybe it was other singers as well. But Petula Clark was certainly mentioned, and it comes up in conversation between Claire and Maddie. And Maddie does his usual checks, but Claire hasn't got ID to hand, and this makes it awkward. As she says, everything's in her apartment, and she'll get it as well as payments once um, he's opened the door. Seems fair enough. But as soon as he does open the door, she flees. She goes down the stairs saying she's forgotten something. She'll be right back. So he goes into this apartment, and of course, it isn't exactly how it seems. I mean, there's a dodgy flag that we see. I don't know if he sees it straight away, but it goes over to a table, and suddenly he's going, oh no, his mistake. There isn't. Uh, I mean, Claire said that she's got the ID and she's got the money, but there isn't. So he gets back on the phone to her. She's outside and she says, "Get out of there straight away. Sorry, but get out quickly before the man whose apartment it is comes back." And the trouble is, he's at the door, this man, and he's angry with Maddie because Maddie's there with all his tools, and suddenly there's a scuffle, and I won't say what happens next, but there's um, there's a fight. There's lots of fights, improvised, choosing the weapons with you have to hand. There's all of visceral reactions, which I don't like. It's realistic, but it's difficult to watch. He rings the police, but then falters because there's Black Lives Matter protesting, and it's on the telly, and he sees the brutality that the police dish out. Oh, there's some dodgy characters because it's the murky underworld, organized crime, and the main kingpin is Yannick. He does seem to listen to reason, and he acts like a corporate CEO, taking advice from colleagues. Um, but he asks Maddie, "Où est l'argent? Where's the money?" And Maddie doesn't have it, but he agrees to help. And then there's a whole chase where they go looking for Claire, looking through brothels where there's sex workers. There's more fighting, of course. There's thugs. Things get really tough, but they could get tougher still. There's nightclub scenes. And one observation is from a thug actually is you can sink and expect to hit rock bottom, but it isn't there. And observations are met with cynicism and oh gosh, the duct tape scenes. You see a bit of it in the trailer, but it's brutal. And I like the ending. I'm going to give this 9 out of 10. I mean, just someone helping someone who might have got them into trouble in the first place. It seems nice. I like the police chases. I liked a lot of the other um, stuff in this film. I thought it was great acting. It was fairly plausible as far as I could see. So 9 out of 10. Love to know what you think. Um, so thanks for watching. Please like if you like this review. Um, and thanks if you subscribe. Please hit the notification button. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.